Nope.
What is up, you guys? It's James with James' Jeff House, and in today's video we're going to talk about my new gecko, why I bought her, and just kind of everything about her. So this girl is obviously a gargoyle gecko, and like I said, she's a girl. She's very active, especially compared to my other two, and I'll get into that in a little bit. She's awesome coloration. She's awesome. It's light, it's almost white with some striping, and when she fires up she gets a little bit of a red stripe. I like the red stripe. I don't like the ones that are like huge red stripes or the geckos are all red. That's just my preference. I like, the contrast between either the white and the dark, along with the red-orange coloration. And you can see she does still have her full tail. My other two have regens. Gargoyle geckos will actually regenerate their tail, unlike crested geckos. And this girl is not a proven breeder, but she's 43 grams. I think I just weighed her. And she is hopefully going to breed with my male. So why did I get this animal, and all around, like, why, right? So I currently had a pair of gargoyle geckos from two different breeders. Well, the male was from a breeder, the female I bought from a pet shop because it was there, it was the right price. Everything just kind of worked out. But I haven't seen any activity out of them. And I kind of figured, I bought from a pet shop, of course. I should have known that was going to happen, right? So I figured, instead of buying a new male and risking it, because I'm pretty sure the female was the problem, I bought another female. And I can still sell my original female and make a little bit of money off of her, or at least recoup some that I spent on her. And just sell her as a retired breeder at some point. But this girl will hopefully start my gargoyle project. The plan is start having gargoyle eggs consistently. I'm sure the first clutch will be slugs. And this is if the male, goes with the female. There's all sorts of things that happen where they don't. The first pair will probably be slugs. The second pair, I'm sure I'll keep both of them. And then the third pair of eggs, I'll probably sell one. And it doesn't seem like I'm getting my money back very soon, because that's 4 or 5 months out. But the point of that is just to make sure I'm growing my collection. I want to make sure I'm holding back 3 of the first 4 geckos just to make sure I get another female, a young female, and maybe possibly even a nice animal that I can keep and put in my group, in my collection. And then I have 2 laying eggs, in a year when they're full size, and it'll just be all better from then. Now, I got this girl off of MorphMarket from Water Girl Creations, who is semi-local. She's about 2 hours away. Of course, she wanted to ship just because of the whole world ending and all that jazz, which is fine. Shipping inside the state of California is really cheap. I think it was $25 to have it shipped, and she was a good price. Like I said, 42 grams. I think she said she was 30 back in early February. I've actually seen her booth at shows that I vended. I think there's a clip of it somewhere in when I went to the Bay Area show, the Cow Palace show, and her husband was there. I don't know if she was there or not, but her Dalmatian crested geckos, if you want Dalmatian crested geckos, I strive to have what she has. Hers are beautiful. I wish I would have found hers. I would have bought strictly her line and not anything else. And I've got eggs from my Dalmatian group already starting to come through, and I'm gonna hold a lot back just to see how the spots grow in. But if I would have known about her and how awesome hers were, especially for the price she sells them at, they're absolutely reasonable. Usually it's hard to come by, or they're absurdly over $1,000. But I wish I would have known. She's very nice, very understanding, and produced this little bundle of joy. So this girl needs a name, and hopefully she will lay some eggs for me. So leave a comment what you think the name should be, and we'll hop into some other stuff real quick. So I'm not sure if I mentioned in a previous video, but for next year's breeding season, I plan on having at least twice as many leopard geckos as I did this year breeding, which means roughly, twice as many babies. So the plan is to get another one of these black racks. I really like these racks for the babies. It kind of fits a lot of them. It's just enough space for a baby. Like if I pull this open, there's the baby, tons of room. There's just food dishes, water dish. All these need to be cleaned. I've been very busy at work. But I plan on cleaning these either today or tomorrow along with the adults. But I plan on getting a second rack, putting it right next to this one, and it's actually going to have, these are called I-80 tubs. It's going to have I-160s, and basically they're just double wide. And that'll be for stuff that starts to look like this. You know, this is obviously getting a little bigger. This is the first hatchling of the year. And I definitely, you know, I want them to have more room. As a breeder, you want to maximize space, but when they get this big, it's kind of hard. Normally, I would take these animals to shows and sell them because they're such low-priced animals. Look at that one's cool. He's got a cool pattern on him. You know, normals I sell for like 25, 30 bucks. And, you know, snows 35, 40, maybe 45 bucks. So I'd love to sell them at shows and just kind of use the shows to get a quick little recoup of money. There's a Black Knight. But I think what I'll do is actually post the oldest couple on MorphMarket. I might do, you know, the first 6 on MorphMarket and then try to sell a couple and then just kind of see what happens. Here's 2 Super Snows. Yeah, just kind of see what happens. I really would like someone to pick them up locally. I'm not sure exactly how many people would be willing to do that. I get hit up a lot about crested geckos locally, especially I think because of the coronavirus. People know shipping's hard and it's hard to go to a store and meet someone locally. So they hit me up, they go, hey, I want to buy this, can I come pick it up? And I go, yeah. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to, either this weekend or maybe even earlier, maybe Thursday, Friday afternoon, I'm going to post some of those and see if I can sell a couple of them and just get them out of here, get a little bit of money going, kind of stimulate myself a little bit. But that's going to be it for today's video. It's not super long, just some updates. In the next video, it'll probably be more in-depth updates of the whole reptile room and all the animals. Nevertheless, I'm James from James Reptiles. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. All that definitely helps out the channel. Make sure to leave a comment of what you think the name of that new gargoyle gecko should be. And hit my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, jamesreptiles@gmail.com if you have any questions. Hit up my MorphMarket. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.